Hey everyone, today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Marvel Legends Infinite series, Marvel's Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I got this figure actually in kind of a combo with the figure that I just opened up in the last video. As you guys saw, it was for the Amazing Spider-Man figure, which was great. But now in this video, I'm going to be opening up the rival to that Spider-Man, which is Electro. Electro is actually one of my favorite Spider-Man villains from the Amazing Spider-Man universe, just because I think his villain kind of had one of the more interesting origins for me. You know, out of at least the other like three villains that are in the Amazing Spider-Man universe, like obviously the Lizard and then Rhino and the Green Goblin. So, in comparison to those villains, like I think Electro was the most interesting one. So I knew I had to get this guy. I don't have anything Electro related in my collection, so this is going to be something pretty new for me. But I just wanted to kind of introduce the box first. This was from the original Amazing Spider-Man 2 kind of promo toy line back in the day. So this is another original figure that I am really excited to open up, because this is just another figure that I now have that I never really got the chance to get when I was a kid. So this feels pretty awesome to see this figure now as an adult and opening it up. But yeah, I just wanted to show the side. Here's the back. The electricity-wielding villain bends high-voltage current at will and has brought New York City to its knees. But let's go down here as well. We can see all the other toys that are in this toy line. This figure also comes with another piece for the Green Goblin kind of action figure that you can build once you collect all these guys. I have one of the arms anyway from the other Amazing Spider-Man figure that I just opened. So yeah, that's the box. But now we're going to open this guy up, take a look at his design and his articulation, and see how he is. And here he is out of the box. Already from the get-go, his color and design really blows me away, because just look at the paint job of how his suit looks, as well as the kind of holographic blue that they added onto this figure. So let's just take a look at what his entire kind of body looks like. It's really well designed. I think this is like one of the best villain figures that I have, honestly. But just looking at it, you can see it's kind of armored like. I don't know how accurate this is to the actual movie version. I may have to look at how Max's design is in the movie, but for the figure, just talking about the figure itself, I think the design of Electro is really cool. I really like how the color and the texture of the blue on the black it's really well like sketched in there if you take a close look at it. You can see the details of their kind of wrinkles on the chest, and kind of like seeing how the blue is faded in there. Then you can see on the neck up here, it's like kind of wrinkled, kind of similar to his collar that he has in the movie. And you can even see like the design of his little chip that he has on the side of his head. And let's look at the back. Man, there's a lot of cool designs on the back as well. But yeah. And then taking a look at his hands, man, this is pretty crazy. Seeing just the blue electricity tendrils coming out of his fingers. You know, that's really cool. And the fact that this you know, this isn't even the only option that you have with this figure. You also have, just like the Spider-Man, you have accessory hands that come with the figure. These are just fists that I can switch out for him if I wanted to. Let's take a look at the bottom part down here. The pants look really well designed as well, honestly. Very armored-like. His calves go pretty crazy though, I'm not gonna lie. He does not skip calf day. The only gripe I really have with this figure would be that his legs seem a little kind of like folded in. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like his knees kind of bend in. It's not like it doesn't look like he's standing up straight like the Spider-Man figure that's here. Like his legs seem bigger and kind of widen out more for some reason. So that's my only kind of gripe about it. He looks a little awkward, but for the most part, he is able to stand, which is good. If he wasn't able to stand, then that would be kind of a separate issue. But nonetheless, this is a pretty good figure. I really like the design, for sure. Let's take a look at the articulation now, actually. So let's first start at the head. Full 360, goes up and down. I think his neck is a little it's limited in terms of head movement because of his kind of design of the neck brace that he kind of has in the back over there. So I think that's kind of one gripe I have with it. We're just gonna skip into that, but like the torso or the kind of chest part bends down, goes back as well. Let's take a look at the shoulders. Shoulders kind of pop out. Not as flexible as the Spider-Man one. The arm bends at the elbow. Not as much as the Spider-Man one though. But the wrist turn. Torso goes 360. And then let's take a look at the legs. He's a little, I'm not gonna lie, his knee joint is not super bendy. Kind of have to force it. I totally didn't even realize, but yes, his leg swivels out as well. The toe or the ankle, very stiff but bendable. Articulation wise, I feel like upper body and up, he's pretty good. But for his lower body, actually, you know what, there's some parts of his upper body that are pretty stiff too. His articulation is decent, but it's definitely not as flexible as the Spider-Man one. I'll say that for sure. But then again, Max isn't supposed to be flexible as Spider-Man, you know? So I think for the sake of the figure and the fact that that's, you know, who his character is, I think it fits him pretty well. Let's put him down for a second so that we can take a look at his accessories. There we go. Alright. So let's take a look. He comes with a spare head as well. Seems like this one, he kind of has electricity like shooting out of his eyes. And then obviously we have the goblin arm that every figure comes with. This seems to be his left arm? Yeah, because this one I guess is his right. Yeah. So this one comes with the goblin's left arm, while the Spider-Man one comes with the right arm. Cool. I have both arms. That's 2 out of 6 now. And then in the back, he just kind of comes with his little manual. kind of just showing how the goblin is made. Nothing on the back. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire figure. I think overall, I'd have to give this figure maybe an 8.5. Maybe I'm being gracious, but in terms of design, you know, this is a really cool looking villain figure that you could possibly own for your Spider-Man collection. I really like it. In terms of like bendability and moving him around, he can be a little stiff in certain spots, so I wouldn't necessarily use him too often to like put him in fancy poses, but I think if you're going to add this to your collection of Spider characters or figures or whatever you're collecting, I think he's a great addition, for sure. I'm really going to love this figure. He's going to be standing next to my Doc Ock figure that I have, but yeah, really awesome villain Spider-Man character that I have. But yeah, I think that's about it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.